Good morning. We are here in July. We skipped a couple months. Um, Money is an issue. And we had about $90,000 as of a couple months ago. I didn't change anything. I skipped a couple months. For some reason, our businesses are taking a crazy amount of money. And yeah, it's just deleting. Most months that I skipped, it was like a $60,000-$70,000 month of expenses for production costs. I don't know which production is actually causing this. I don't know if it's all of them. For some reason, even the ones that say they're only taking, I don't know, $2 a month, which is every 3 days, mind you, yeah, is taking like $3,000 a month, and it is killing our bank account. So some things have to change. I don't know if it's the greenhouses. I thought it was the our big silo that we have that converts grass into silage and all that stuff. It doesn't seem to be that one, although I did have it costing more than it should. So, like, hold on, I'll show you. If we scroll down to our business, yeah, production costs. Already in July, which is the month I'm starting on right now, we are at $9,000 in production costs, and it's 8 in the morning on day one. June, 76,000. May, 78,000. Before that, 21,000, 20,000. Now, I really haven't added anything in the last couple months. Most of our productions have been there. So it's a little weird of why we're getting charged so much money. I'm not 100% sure why, but it is what it is. I would have to go through and check every single thing, and I didn't notice it until just now. So, in the meanwhile, I did cut all of our grass here, put it in, and made it into silage. I sold some of that silage, which was, I'm glad I did, because we wouldn't have had any money as of right now. But it is the best price right now. Why is that moving? What is going on with my game right now? Can I stop this with my body? Probably not. Nope. All right, well, that's just going to go, yeah, that's going to sit right there. So some things are happening, which is very odd in my game. I don't know what it is. It could be mod clash. It could be a couple different things. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I really can't do much about it. So we're just going to try to make the best of it. Now, it is July, so harvesting season is started. Barley started last month. There was no barley contracts or anything, so I didn't do any of those. I've been doing some grass work on the side with our new mower setup and everything, so I've made us a little bit of money, but obviously that is gone. There are a couple oak contracts, and one of our fields are ready to harvest. So that's what we're going to do today. I want to get this sold. I want to get our money, the best money we can, because it is the best month. It was actually technically better, just a couple dollars better last month, but for now it is pretty much the best. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That went a little far. That up. So we got a little things to do. I mean, it's not gonna be crazy. The field we have to harvest is our smallest one. So it's not really that big of an issue. We're gonna fly through that, and we're gonna try to make as much money as we can, because we need to get something going to just do something about these production costs. Now, I just shut all the production off. It is what it is. I think this is the only one I might have still going, and even then, yeah, no, I shut everything off. Everything is off. We shouldn't get charged anymore. I'm gonna have to think of a different way to get everything working properly. Because I might have to just make to get rid of our our greenhouses, put in base game greenhouses and just get tomatoes from them. Do our own soybean, do our own potatoes, because yeah, we're hurting. It is what it is. I'm gonna try to keep the wrong button. I'm gonna try to keep our silo. I don't think that's having the issue, but you never know. All right, we have arrived. This is Mr. Splits, so we should get a good amount of money here. Let's see if it'll take it right off the trailer. Yep, beautiful. And we had 17,000, so yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna make a good amount of money. There is no space for... Oh, okay. So let's take these off. And we'll leave them here. That means we should get paid a little bit at a time. Because it doesn't have a capacity to do anything else with it. Now that it's a production, we can't, it's not just a sell point, it is a production itself. That's fine. We'll get paid. No problem for that, so not too worried about it. Flip over. Thank you. And one more. Drop you down. And we'll fix you. All right, beautiful. Well, we got about, I don't know, 47,000 or something like that. Not too bad. Let's go get these contracts done and our field done and start making some flour, because I think our oats field is done, which makes us the most flour anyways. So let's start getting that done. And yeah, there's two contracts. One's only for $1,000 or a little over, so it's probably a small field. The other one's for 12 grand. So we're looking at maybe keeping a little bit of it. We'll see. Yeah, let's get her done. First off, let's get our field done. This should not take much. We're not going to gain much off of this, but I mean, it's going to be at least something. It'll get our flour going and at least give us a little bit to go on. We'll keep the straw and we'll give that to the cows. There's nothing crazy there. We'll make it work. But yeah, it's going to be a little different. We're not going to make a crazy amount off this. All right, our field is done. Not too bad. Only 8,000 liters, but not too bad. I can't complain. Just to get us started, that's fine. We have a huge another field that we're going to use, but for oats, this is it. So this is just going to go in here, make some flour, nothing crazy. Let's dump that in. Now, this is going to be the only production I'm turning on right now. We'll see if it charges us an arm and a leg, but who knows? So it should cost us $24 a month. 3-day months, that's going to be split up. So it really should only cost us like $8 a day. Nothing crazy. Oats going on. Flour's being made. Windmill is on. That's good. Now, have this set for distributing. That should distribute to the pizza place. So technically they can start opening as soon as they get this wheat in. Contract number 1 is now going. A little field, nothing crazy. We did go over an hour, so yeah, we lost about $800. No, it was less than that. It was at $10,800. So we lost about $500 just running one business that's only supposed to cost us about $8 a day. So something is not right with either a mod that's in the background or a mod that I have out. I want to say it's probably a background mod, only because it seems to be happening on every production, not just a one production at a time. Now I have just tested it on other maps and productions don't seem to having issues on other maps. I only tested a couple of them. I didn't test all the ones I have on here, but for some reason it's only charging me, you know, $2 a day for certain productions, or, you know, $50 a day for other productions, which is what the actual production says it costs. So it's got to be something either with the save or with the a background mod. But if it was a background mod, it wouldn't be happening on other maps, other saves. So it's like, for some reason, it's multiplied the number that it actually costs by like 100. So if a production costs $100 to run per month, yeah, now it's, you know, times 10 or times 100. And that's going to cost us an arm and a leg to continue. So we're going to try to limit ourselves to just the essentials. If we need something, we'll turn it on. Other than that, might have to replace a few to get the game to recognize how much it should actually cost. Not sure yet. We'll see what happens. Greenhouses, I'm probably going to put factory greenhouses in there, like base game greenhouses. It's not going to produce as much as it is right now, but at least it'll be one thing checked off that it definitely won't be having an issue. It is what it is. It's a game. It has malfunctions, and nothing I can do about it. Not that I can see. I'm going to keep testing some things, checking some things out, but we're making flour now, and that's all I can say. It is what it is. I'm going to continue going. I'll see you guys on the next job. Our second contract is on the way. Now, I have to wait for another hour to go by, but I did delete a couple background mods. I just unselected them and reloaded the game to see if maybe that'll help. We did get charged more this hour, but I have to wait at least until noon today to find out exactly what's going on. If it's not one of them mods, I'm not sure what it is. We got charged another $1,000 for production cost out of nowhere. I only have one production going right now, and yeah, it shouldn't be costing me $1,000 an hour. Not even a day, not even a month, an hour. So there's definitely something going on. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we'll see if it was any of those mods that I just deleted. Made sure that they were not in our game. Not even, I deleted them straight off the mod hub, so they shouldn't be affiliated with the save anymore. We'll see if that changes anything. I'm not sure if it will. So we'll see if that had any change. Either way, we're going to continue. Some of our flour has been delivered already to the pizza place, so they're prepping. They're supposedly getting started doing some prep today. Probably tomorrow they're going to be opening for good. So we'll see. We'll try to make them as much flour as we can. I think tomorrow our wheat field will be done, so we can throw that and make some flour there. Want to get chickens going, but if it's more beneficial to get the pizza place going and getting it more and more flour so that it can sustain itself and give us some money, because if we're getting charged like this, it's going to be tough to maintain. Our contracts are now complete. We did all right. We got about I think it was like 9,000 liters of oats extra between the two contracts, so not too bad. That's going to all get turned into flour. I also, in the meanwhile, was testing what was going on with our money, figuring out why we were getting charged so much, and I found something. I don't know if it changed when updates came out. I don't know if it was there, base game. I never heard of it, but it doesn't mean it wasn't there. I never tested it, so yeah. So we lost $70,000 for multiple days. In total, we probably lost $500,000 at least from the start of this series. So what I found was that, you know, selling your product from the business, you lose about 30 to 40%. There's a number in there, I think it's like 33% you lose, which, you know, we knew from the beginning. That was tested, that was, you know, verified. Setting things to distribute meant it just stayed in your business or distributed to its next location. And setting it to storage would immediately dump it on the ground as pallets. And since the beginning, everyone has been setting things to distribute so that it stays in there, especially things like our wood building right now, our wood production, because you need the wood. It's not great to have it as storing because then it makes wood pallets and you have to put it back into the business. And so distributing was a way to kind of get away from having that issue. Distributing was an easy way to keep everything in that business without it moving around, without it doing anything, unless you had something it was actually getting delivered to. Well, apparently, that's not always the case. Sometimes you get charged for having things as distributing, even if it's not moving any product. So our little silo down near the farm, the grass field, that was charging us for me having that set to distributing the entire time, as well as any productions we were doing and setting them to distributing. So right now, all of our productions are on. They are all set to storing except for our wood production, and I think that might be it. I think there may be one other. They are set to distributing. And as of the last hour, I got charged $3 for that hour, which is not bad compared to $1,000 an hour and getting clobbered the entire time. So yeah, that's a big difference. So I don't know if the update for Platinum Edition changed anything. I don't know if, this was always in base game. But if you play and you have things always set to distributing because you don't want to move pallets around, be careful. That might be costing you more than you're making in the actual product. We weren't really selling anything. I just had, our tomatoes distributing, our potatoes distributing. I had our silage distributing to the BGA to have that run constantly. Some of those things wasn't really necessary that they were distributing. We didn't really need to have them distributing, but it was just more convenient. It was the lazy man approach. So now it is set up so we have to control what is going on. I'm going to probably keep the wood one as distributing. It's not costing me a lot right now to keep it distributing, and it keeps it internally in there. Shouldn't be much of a problem. The other ones, all of our olives, all of everything, that's all going to be taken care of by us now. Anything we do from this point on, it's going to be definitely taken care of by us because I'm not wasting 70 grand a month in costs. No way. No way. And honestly, some of the other ones we might eliminate. Planks aren't making us crazy amount of money. If it costs us more to keep that as distributing, I'll find a way around that. I'll put a pallet in front of it or something in the way of it producing that wood pallet, and I'll set the planks to selling so that it automatically sells for us. I'll find a way to make it work. But yeah, so that's what was happening. Too much distributing between all of our businesses. Crazy, but that's the way it goes. So now we should be actually able to make money and keep the money. Because I'm not gonna lie, from May into July, we lost over 100 grand alone. More than that, almost 200 grand. $140,000 we lost. Yeah, wish I would have realized that sooner, but you live and you learn. So, in the meanwhile of me doing all these contracts, I have fertilized our field that we harvested earlier. I got to pick up all the straw. Then I want to get a mulcher out here, mulch all that, and get this thing replanted. Now, I want to plant grass in here because I think I can get at least a cut of grass before we have to plant again. So at least it will give us an opportunity to make a little bit more silage and stuff. We can sell that. I still am making the silage from our grass field. That's in our business right now, turning over to silage from grass. Not too bad, nothing crazy there. So shouldn't really be a big deal there, but you know, it is what it is. All right, that's back safe and sound. Shouldn't have a problem. I did have to fill it up with fuel. Our cows are doing good. They're almost fully matured, so they're going to start producing youngling. They are at, let's see, 16 months. Not bad. They're making us milk. We don't have that much. There's 3,500 liters in there. Not too bad, but nothing crazy. Mulching is almost done. We released this guy. This is the Katrina, I think it's called. This thing is a monster. 31 miles per hour. I mean, it's fantastic. Can't say any bad things about it. It's just, it does a great job. No problems. I mean, it just whips around here. You don't need to have anything to make it go fast. It just does it on its own. Probably the best mulcher in game by far. Yeah, that field is now done. We gotta get some more fertilizer on it, and I think I'm gonna seed next episode. So not too bad. Yeah, I think that's gonna wrap this one up. So if you enjoyed all my mistakes and problems, make sure you do leave the video a like. Definitely helps out the channel. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.